Ahoy!
You keep saying ahoy.
That's my
You are
signature.
a biology teacher.
That's my signature hello.
Yeah.
So welcome back to another
Episode of
Inspiration
Education. And today in this episode, we want to show you what it's like when teachers fail.
And so we feel that teachers need to fail too.
When you don't do something right as a teacher and what that looks like. So we hope that you enjoy watching us fail, and then we'll be back and we'll talk about it.
Yay. You're going to like it.
Okay, so we were pulling out of our parking spot and we got stuck. So this is the current state of our car.
Where's Nick Jacobs when you need him?
Yeah.
Red?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay. Wording. Dada, do you need help? No, it's okay. Thank you. Okay, we got it. We're almost there. Go! Let's go! Come on! Come on! We're better.
No, she just needs to rock it back and forth a little bit.
Okay. All right, push again. No.
What are we doing?
Pushing the car out. we put stuff under the wheels, so we're trying to get it, but we're not showering. We're fucking showering. Not unless we dig it out a little more. Dig more? No, it's not gonna go. That's not gonna. No. We were close. What did happen during girls' trip? I dug out a pan. At least it's not later in the day. At least it's not like evening, and then we have to go set up camp after this, right?
Okay, so now we have a truck to pull us out. So we're getting towed.
Jared, do you want me to see? What was that, like attempt 3? So we've tried digging out and backing up. We've tried going forward. We've tried pushing it. We've tried attaching it to a truck and pulling it out. We're stuck here. We're gonna die here.
We're gonna get it out.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. It'll be okay.
I am not the one with the positive attitude. How do we fix it?
Oh, we just gotta.
I don't want to sleep in a hammock.
Okay.
I want
So in probably about 30 minutes, we've moved like from here
5
to
inches,
here.
6 inches. It was me.
Oh.
On the rest of your trip.
How do you feel?
Strong women! With the help of some very strong men and a 4-wheel drive dually. Oh my gosh, I just watched our recording and I seriously look like one of those loony professors at a college that hasn't had a shower in 5 days and their hair is just like
But you just got done teaching and it didn't matter.
Yeah. Wow. I failed at looking halfway decent today.
Not even. The kids love us because we are who we are. At least I'm not wearing a t-shirt yet again.
Oh
I actually have a button down today.
Wow.
So
okay.
Anyway, hope you love that. I think I would like to start with owning it. I was the driver at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really interesting. I am very mindful of driving that bus full of kids. And I even scoped it out. I'm like, okay, this is the way I'm going to back up and where I'm going to go. Mm-hmm. But I cut it too sharp and ended up backing into an incline in which obviously you saw the bumper caught.
Yep.
And because it was sitting on this little incline, the wheels just started spinning and it had no ability to grip.
Yep.
So I loved how the girls said, we got stuck and I'm totally owning it that I was the one who got us into that situation.
Yeah. They rallied behind you.
But that's just the thing is I think we had obviously worked on building relationships with these young ladies.
Yes,
and
that's
being
true.
And you've seen in previous episodes this desire to have authentic relationships. So it became a family affair. It's like, nope, we're pitching in all together and we're going to back you up. Not a single one of them was like, oh my God, this chick or whatever.
Yeah.
They tease me about it now, which I think again is a good thing. It's a sign of family, if you will. But they rallied behind me.
Yeah, and I mean, so that's what can happen in your classroom when you as a teacher, okay, so especially the first year teachers and the second year teachers, I mean, we feel you, right? I was there not all that long ago. But even veteran teachers, oh my goodness, you could try something new or you think it's going to be amazing and it just does not go well despite your best efforts and despite all the planning that you do. But if you've built a relationship with your students and they trust you and you have that good relationship with them, they're going to ride the wave with you and then be like, you know what, Mrs. Thomas, let's try it again tomorrow. Or they'll get behind you and they'll help you kind of dig yourself out.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. And here's something that for me that I often struggle with, having to be perfect, having to do everything right. I cannot fail. I have I don't struggle with it as much, but I struggle with letting people down. And so I could have, in that instance, I could have gone to that dark place, but I chose not to in that moment. For some reason, I was able to have the mental, I don't know, fortitude or tenacity or whatever. But I think why I didn't go to that dark place is because I had someone else that I could collaborate with. And so I even said, I think you're a better driver than I am in certain situations. And I said, you take over. I think I would be better suited to doing this. So in that moment, I could collaborate. And so that's something that teachers need to do. They need to say, listen, I'm weak right here. How can I get help? So like I did a Socratic seminar for the first time. And I asked all sorts of advice from you because you do them on a regular basis. And so I felt confident going into it because I collaborated.
But also, that whole idea of, getting help from other people. There's all sorts of cool websites out there that as teachers can use, like the Teachers Pay Teachers and that kind of thing. I mean, even places like Pinterest, you can find some amazing ideas. There's lots of things on Instagram. NWEA is a really great resource where you can find different best practices in teaching. So I think our point in this little episode is that it's okay to seize the day. It's okay to make mistakes and know, oh my gosh, for all of you first year teachers out there,
fully own it. Don't buy into that lie that you can't smile until November and all of that stuff. It's okay to fail. It's okay to have use your kids as, remember we've talked about this, self-reflection and other reflection are important for formative assessments. Flip that on you, okay? And have your kids reflect to you what they need. Yeah,
and I mean, okay, you're the leader, you're the coach, and by all means you should be. You have your education in that and all of that, but they're your team. And so bring them in on that and own your failure. It's okay to fail. That's the best way to learn. And bring in your colleagues to help you, and there's all different kinds of resources out there. So just like we're not afraid to show you that we got the bus stuck and it took us a while to get out, and I'm telling you, we were dirty at the end. And a failed class can look kind of dirty and ugly and messy. But hey, you go home, you take a shower, you brush it off, and you start the next day. All right, so just quick takeaway, don't expect to be perfect. You're not, nobody is.
Nope, be okay with failure, embrace it. Learn from it.
Be okay with the messy and just pick yourself up, move on the next day because your kids need you.
Yeah,
So.
Yeah, they do need us.
They do.
Cool.
And we need them though too, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
So. All right. We'll see you next week.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.